Leon Smart never imagined he'd spend a good part of his professional life with sewing needle in hand.
If we can do, what's that, like 5, 6, 7 a day?
You see, Leon Smart is a world-ranked athlete in a game so unusual, so obscure, that no sporting goods company can be bothered to make the balls. As the pro at the Tennis and Racket Club in Boston, Smart has had to take matters into his own hands.
There's about 80 in a set, and we try to replace them every 3 weeks or so.
Smart's handiwork served up in the game of court tennis. Referred to by some as real tennis, the game is the royal precursor of modern tennis. The court, a puzzle box of strange angles.
This is ridiculous.
Random window openings and slanted rooftops. There's even a strip of jingle bells.
If you get the jingle bells, you're doing very well. The jingle bells are a very hard target to hit.
Like most, Nick Summerlin and Brad Erspring came to court tennis from more conventional racket sports. Brad's first take? Utter disbelief.
You've got to be kidding me. Well, you cannot be serious, first of all. This is a completely made-up game. And no one should have any business ever playing this game. It's completely nuts. But then you get out and play, and it's hilariously fun.
Court tennis can be traced back to 12th century French monasteries. In England, Henry VIII was a huge fan. By the year 1600, it was the pickleball of the Elizabethan era. Paris alone had 250 courts. The quirky particulars of today's courts, a nod to the game's origins in medieval courtyards.
So the roof here it resembles a marketplace. The big wall over here could be the side of a castle or a building.
There are only 10 courts in the entire United States and 45 in the world. The hard felt-covered ball has a dead bounce. Serves are aimed at the sloping rooftop or penthouse, and it just gets crazier from there.
Absolutely wild. It's like speaking a different language. Big, saggy, droopy net, a bunch of weird openings in a court that sometimes win points, other times don't win points, who knows? Imperial yards, what even is that, right? So it's a wildly interesting game.
Indeed, the complexity of the game is part of its appeal.
It's tennis for folks with ADD, I think, is probably one of the better ways to describe the game.
Tony Hollins, formerly of the Tennis and Racket Club and currently the court tennis pro at the National Tennis Club in Newport.
This is by far the most interesting racket sport I've ever played. I find this is almost like tennis in 3D.
Meanwhile, Leon Smart, ranked number 7 in the world, is looking ahead to the World Championships in Newport later this year. But for the moment, training will have to wait. He's got his daily quota of sewing to attend to.
Like a lot of other people, I didn't even know the sport existed. Yeah, to be sitting here now sewing balls for a game that I'd never heard of is surprising.
So it's a big year for local fans of court tennis. As mentioned, the World Championships are being held in Newport. The Ladies' Championship in May, the men's in September. Court tennis, or quote, real tennis, boasts the oldest continually existing world championship in sport. Still ahead, tempting the taste buds of our furry friends.